for today. Team Bahay, are you there?
Hello, Team Bahay. We are live on Facebook.com/RX931, also Twitch TV and YouTube Live. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Yeah. So everybody, lahat tayo naka-black.
Oh,
I know.
Oh, we are so well
Wearing
themed.
black.
I
We are
know.
all themed today. I wonder what the theme is.
Uh,
Gloomy weather realness.
That's true.
Oh yeah, it is pretty gloomy outside.
and cold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
It
is.
was so cold this
It is.
morning.
It is. And even last night,
It's quite cold.
and there is there is a cold front. That's why.
That's why.
So expect it to
Makes
be
sense.
rainy today daw and tomorrow.
Oh,
Tomorrow
okay.
then?
Yes.
Oh
Maybe
no.
Plans.
Yeah.
Or just
those-
don't make plans because there is a pandemic. So if you can stay home, just stay home.
Di ko
That's-
matiis, guys. I had to remove the French braid. It's
Why?
so annoying. I can't sleep.
Yeah, it's a little
It's hard to sleep because like
If you're not used to
your
it.
hair.
it
Yeah.
presses on your scalp.
Or
Yeah.
padapa ka, matutulog ka padapa.
Yeah, and I'm one of those guys that needs to wash my hair every day.
Oh
Yeah.
If not, I
really?
feel dirty.
Me
Yeah.
too. Pareho
Me
tayo.
three. I like washing my hair.
I'm a Kim Kardashian person. I don't wash my hair every day. I wash my hair, maybe like twice or 3 times a week. Yeah.
Kasi
And
diba,
then once with conditioner.
may mga schools of thought when it comes to that.
Yeah,
There are
they
some
say
who say now you shouldn't wash it every day because it removes the natural oils, blah blah blah. But I've also been told na it's actually healthier to wash it every day.
actually
Kanya-kanya.
majority says it's better not to wash it every day, or even if kunyari every day ka magwash, don't shampoo every day. They
Yeah.
say it's better to condition every day instead. But yeah, depends on
Uh,
what you're comfortable with.
yes,
And
I can't imagine conditioning my hair every day. It's just, I think it's too oily. It'll become too oily.
but
I
you're
That's
not
don't
gonna
funny because they were telling me
put it
that
naman sa scalp.
they were telling me
Yeah,
the
I know.
opposite.
I don't know. Yeah,
They were
maybe I
saying
should do that.
shampoo every day but conditioner every other day. May
See,
nagsabi
iba-iba
sa
talaga
akin.
eh.
Iba-iba
Yeah,
eh.
Everyone has
iba-iba
their
talaga. It
own
really
thing.
depends on your hair
Yeah,
Yeah,
and what
everyone
you
has
want.
their own, I guess, way of dealing with their hair. Actually, for me, it's better na walang product eh. I realized that the more
like
product
Yeah,
I
you
put
have
in my hair,
voluminous hair.
the worse it looks. Yeah.
because my idol washes her hair every day.
Oh,
Lisa Vanderpump, she says that's like her thing. She has to wash her hair every day. I'm gonna wash my hair every day. By the way, speaking of, I don't know if you guys saw my tweet yesterday, but I posted a video of a tennis player's girlfriend, Bernard Tomic's girlfriend. Kasi in this Australian Open quarantine, most of the tennis players, right, they're in their bubble.
Yeah.
And they're under hard quarantine. And a lot of players are complaining because of the food, because they feel like they're not able to train, obviously, if they're stuck
Yeah.
in their rooms, right? Before the Australian Open. Tapos yung complaint nitong isang jowang mahadera na to, I will let you hear it, okay? I have to play the video
Oh,
because
I saw that. I saw your tweet.
yung tuko mo when you hear yung problema niya
yung
sa
problema niya.
sitwasyon na. Ito, guys.
This is the worst part of quarantine. I don't wash my own hair. I've never washed my own hair. It's just not something that I.
It's just not something that she
You
does.
let other people wash your hair?
what?
I'm like, sis,
Like a
What?
baby?
Wait, who's this?
this is the girlfriend of one of the tennis players from
but
Australia.
who
And I'm
washes
like-
her hair?
Sis, even Mirka Federer washes her own hair. Your boyfriend hasn't done anything. Are you serious?
Hala.
So funny. Yeah.
Who
Like,
washes her hair? Does she go to the salon
Like in-
every day?
The
I guess she
salon,
does.
probably.
yung boyfriend niya is also known to be like not a good character. Like a very,
Well,
very shady, very sketchy.
birds of the same feather, am I right?
I was like, they belong together with two
Uh-huh.
clown emojis. Yeah.
Oh my.
Diba?
That's horrible.
I know.
Self-righteous.
Like people are literally dying, and your problem is you don't want to wash your own hair. What's wrong with you? Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
So here we go. Let's do the first batch of the top 10 courtesy of Carlos Laron. Somehow, this always happens. Let's start off with Krister Salvador. Wala namang tao sa bahay, pero may sumisigaw ng buong pangalan ko sa may bandang kusina. Lo!
I
I would
wonder
move.
who that is.
I
It's
would
time
move.
to find a new place.
I would
I
find
would move.
another house.
Me too.
Okay, no
That's the
thanks.
worst
Time to get a
when
new
you're
place.
super hungry. You're super hungry in the middle of the night, and then you want to go
Yeah.
down to the kitchen, but you're too scared. What do you do?
And from Enteng naman, somehow this always happens. Just when you thought wala ka ng pera, biglang may makakapakang bill sa bulsa mo from another pair of pants.
Oh wow. Yay.
Nagas.
Like pag naglilipat-lipat ka ng bag, because I do that, I switch bags all the time. Sometimes I forget may money pala sa pocket of a certain bag,
Mhm.
and I'm like, whoa, yay!
You know what happens to me though? I find a lot of money in the receipts. Alam mo, usually kasi pag may change
Yeah.
Yes.
receipt,
You
I sort of
crumple it.
fold them together,
Mm.
and then usually I have a lalagyan of receipts at the house. So I just, kind of like scrunch them all together.
And then there's
So
money.
sometimes like, there's money. I have monies. So, yeah.
TBH, I give a new meaning to money laundering. Because like after I wash my
You find out that there's money in there.
That's happened
Oh,
to me
no.
maybe twice.
Did
Yeah.
Markki
You know what? I wonder if like millionaires still feel this way whenever they find out that they have money in their pants, for example, or their bag. I
Yeah.
wonder
Yeah,
if they still
sorry.
feel that way.
sorry, I got cut off. Yeah. No, I know most of my bills are washed.
Buti hindi sila nalulusaw kasi pag paper,
Oo nga eh.
Yeah.
it's mush.
Yeah, fortunately none of them have really like turned into mush. Because I always
Yeah.
find them after.
True.
I think when it dries out that way, and then when you can, pag nag-dry out na siya, I think it's fine.
And sometimes I'm like, I wonder like what it was. I just hope it wasn't something that I needed. Like sometimes it might be, what do you call that? Yung reseta for like
Oh,
your dog's
prescription,
medicine
yeah.
or something. So
Actually,
Yeah.
super hassle kapag you don't check your pockets because sometimes, yun nga, nagdi-disintegrate siya and it's kadire because it sticks to the fabric of your
Yeah.
clothes.
yeah,
Especially if it's like tissue or
Lint.
paper towel.
yeah, it'll
Oh
become
my, it's a
lint.
nightmare.
Yeah, true. And coming from the talking lens, somehow this always happens. Kapag umuulan at nasa window seat ako ng bus, idadantay ko ang ulo ko sa bintana at titingin sa malayo. Kahit masaya naman talaga.
Mag-emote lang.
You're
Ay,
actually
halal.
happy. It's just, it's so, it evokes a certain like mood.
Yeah.
You're super happy. You feel like doing that whole look out the window while the rain is pouring.
I do
Kind of
that.
People are that way, like when it comes to songs too. Like sometimes you're happy, but when you listen to a sad song, you suddenly feel like you want to have your own problems just so that you can emote with the song. I kind of feel that way.
That's why I avoid
Diba? Parang
them.
madalas ganun na parang okay naman ako kanina, but when I listen to this song from Love, how come I'm crying now?
No, like literally, I've avoided songs like that for a long time. Ever since a few breakups in, the songs that reminded me of previous relationships or previous emotions that I experienced in the past, kahit hindi siya linked to relationships, I kind of avoid. I use it when I need to, like when I have
Yeah.
when I have to play a certain role or I have to feel sad, but otherwise I try to avoid.
Yeah,
Like
it's
if you'll
something-
notice, kami ni Chico when we're in the car and something plays, I either change the channel or I literally like turn off the radio.
Ikaw ba, Chico, ginagawa mo yun as an award-winning actor? Do you like listen to sad songs?
No, I don't need to. It's automatic.
What?
Mm.
Q tier.
The tears to scroll down
You know,
your
it's
cheeks.
called skills
Wow.
with a Z. Skills.
Also,
Yeah.
also some movies. Like I also go to watch some movies over again when I need to feel emotion.
Oh my gosh! If you want to make me cry, just make me watch Naruto. I will cry.
Really?
Well, yeah, 100%. That's the
The
only one that
Notebook.
really like gets
Now we
me.
know.
Hmm. And coming from, let me see here, from Chinito Ken, somehow this always happens. After ko i-block ang isang favorite na nagla-live selling ng sakis at plants dahil napapagastos ako at least 1K eh. Pag may new sked ng live selling, nakatutok na naman ako. But how did you see it if you block them?
No, because sometimes you would still see random people selling stuff. Like when a friend of yours, for example, shares a live
Yeah.
selling video. And can I just say, there's something about it pala that just makes you watch. Like sometimes you're
Yeah,
not
it's
interested
mesmerizing. You know what? I was stuck in a video, like watching a video for an hour, and I wasn't even interested in what they were selling. I was interested in what they were saying. Like tuloy, tuloy, tuloy sila. They don't stop talking. It's mesmerizing. But, oh, and they have all these jargons na SS na po, wait lang po, yung mga ganun.
Yeah. I have never experienced
I saw someone selling
live
bags.
selling.
Like I wasn't interested at all in the bag she was selling, but she was fascinating, and she was like,
Really?
"Yeah,
Yeah,
nakakatawa." Well,
they just won't
partly
stop talking.
she was super like parang judge, pero parang siga, like
Okay,
siga
okay.
judge, and she was like, "Oh, ano na po to ah? Oh, 350 last price. Oh, okay to, original. Oh, may ano lang." And then like she'd move on to the next, and I realized like maybe
Yeah.
5 items that I watched, lahat sila 350. And may lahat naman 350. Sabihin mo na lang 350 lahat ng binebenta
No,
mo.
but like, how do you know
Kasi di
that?
ba parang may way sila to convince people or like,
I don't know. I think
yun yung
people
way
would,
nila to convince.
and then like,
Hindi, kunyari, I'm live selling. Tapos nag-comment ka na, oh,
oh,
I'm buying that. How do I know
no,
that
no,
you're
no.
really going to buy
I'm
it?
guessing there's someone else there. Like
Yes.
someone
There's usually someone else.
or someone is monitoring and taking notes of like the people wanting to buy, and then there's a person doing the live selling.
Tapos,
Mhm.
transfer.
It's probably like a little shopping channel. You know what I mean?
Oh,
They
Yeah.
probably do it that way.
I should try it.
Yeah, and they have their own terms. I mean, like their own jargon. And I remember I was watching one where I think he was selling shoes, and he has this contraption where he can put the shoes and it's like floating, and it's
Yeah.
just like moving around. You know, it's like for the live
Or they,
selling, just so
yeah, or they
everybody
just
can
put it,
see it.
or they just put it in front of them, right? Normally,
Mhm.
like
Pero
I
yun
remember,
nga, yun yung panood ko yung isa. Like,
yeah,
may contraption siya na yung shoe. It's like floating.
that's so cool.
Oh,
And they could see like the full 360 of the shoe.
I have to figure that out because next time I sell condoms again online, I did a live selling for a certain brand of hello, safe sex is very important. I have to
ito
find
pala,
out a way to do it correctly.
si Markki, kung makabuka ka on, on,
Oo nga.
ibuka, like the lecky, like not the
What do you call that? What do you call that act?
Kasi diba bukaka is like for the
It's
leg.
for the legs, yeah.
For the
Yeah.
arms, it's called, I don't know,
I don't know.
Arms up.
Naskilikin.
bukarm, I don't know. I have no idea. Coming from Renz Rufil, somehow this always happens. Yung nagsasalita ako sa GC about an annoying office mate, only to find out, nandun nga pala siya sa GC na yun. That's the problem. Alam mo yung,
Try.
meron kang GC na lahat nandun. Meron kang GC na, kunyari, 10 kayo, no? Isang GC, all 10 are there. Another GC, 8 of you are there kasi may dalawa kayong ine-exclude. Hindi alam ng 8, may isa pang GC na 5 lang kayo. You know, so sometimes you forget which GC you're on. You start talking smack and then not realizing you put it in the big GC
Ay.
and they
Oh,
find
yeah.
out. So yeah, that's the problem.
Does it happen to you guys?
Thankfully not.
No, it's never happened
Thankfully
to me.
not. Knock on wood. I don't want
May
that to happen.
kilala ako, ano eh. May kilala ko hindi sa GC nangyari.
Mm.
In the flesh.
Oh!
Yung
Ah.
ano, yung, how about that?
Pasalamat siya, nandun ako. Pasalamat siya, nandun ako.
Literally my favorite memory.
Mhm.
One of my favorite things to ever witness.
Buti na lang talaga.
Grabe kayo.
Tapos, ako naman yung talagang,
I will never forget that day. I will
Uh,
never forget that day.
you should have seen me. I was
Oh my! I saw you because we were both.
yep, yep, yep.
Panalo.
And from Bughaw sa Ibabaw, somehow this always happens, na ang tunay na nanay mo pala ay ang kasambahay nyo. At ang anak niya ay ang tunay na anak ng nanay at tatay mo.
I didn't understand a thing.
Switched at birth? Switched at birth ba yun?
Which that yung very,
Very,
very
ano,
seven of
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a plot of a radio drama.
Radio
Diba?
drama,
But
telenovela.
sometimes it's so hard to explain. Like, you just have to explain everything that's happening on radio. Like,
Yeah.
so, siya yung anak
Yeah.
nito, and siya yung anak niyan. It's hard to understand kasi there's so
It's
many
actually
words.
interesting.
I'm sure. But I mean, it takes a while. You really have to pay attention.
Yung inaapi-api, siya yung
Mm.
totoong eredera.
Oo.
Siya yung-
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. And the top, somehow this always happens, comes from Rudes Antonio and Niel Camilon.
They both say,
Rudes Antonio says, somehow this always happens. Malinaw ang usapan na momol lang. Pero, bakit laging may I love you sa dulo? Ay,
Parang nadadala.
nadadala siya.
that's not good.
That-
Especially if it's a
Mm.
one-way thing.
Mhm. And lalo
Oh,
na
yeah.
kung it's been clear from the start that that's all it is.
If you established rules.
Rules.
Yeah.
Bakit may I love you? 'Di ba kakasabi lang natin?
Can't be good.
Okay. Good luck. Good luck to you. And then from Niel Camilon, somehow this always happens. Nag-drive ka, tapos napansin mo, hindi mo pala dala yung license mo. Kaya biglang nataranta ka, tuloy, nagkaroon ka ng violation. Ayun, huli ng MMDA.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Had you not remembered that you didn't bring your license, you would probably have not gotten any violation.
Yeah, you would
Because
have been
Yeah.
okay.
You would have been calmly
True.
driving. But because nataranta ka, you started exuding that energy, that
Yeah.
energy.
Yeah.
Especially if you find
they
out you're
gonna-
coding. Diba?
Yeah. True, true.
Yeah.
But
what were you
aren't they
saying?
going to like pound and then impound your car when that happens to you, when they catch you without a license? Like you're not allowed to drive.
I think so. I don't know. I don't know.
I think there's a lot. I think you have to pay a really big fine if you can't show your license.
Your license. Okay. And kasi alam ko, there's a different punishment if you're driving without a license because you don't have a license and driving without a license because naiwan mo lang sa bahay. Alam ko
But I
magkaiba
mean, how will they
Parang-
check
Oh, yeah,
in
that's
that
true.
moment, right?
Because you're gonna have to have
You
someone
could be
send you like
lying.
you have to
No,
have
'cause-
someone send you like the license mismo.
Yeah. Kasi alam ko,
Ah.
meron namang ano yan eh, di ba? Parang data bank kung sino yung license talaga. Kasi mas mabigat talaga yung lisensya dun sa, you never had a license and you were driving.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Magkaiba
For
yun.
sure.
And there you go. The top 10, somehow, this always happens. Team Blue will just be playing a couple of songs, but we will be back. And we will stay on Facebook Live.
That's right. But for now, more of Riot Wednesday. Let's play something from Black Eyed Peas off of 2003. Again, playing songs from the 2000s to the 2010s. Here, Shut Up, only here on the Monster.
So I saw people were asking about my Snorlax tissue holder. Yeah, I thought it was cute, so I leave it next to my bed just in case I have to sneeze or I have to, you know, wipe my saliva in the morning. Ah, where's Pepperika?
Here, making a mess.
Pepperika!
Me.
Yan yung love
I'm
team name
working.
nyo.
I know,
Pepperika.
paprika. Oh, it's like
Mm-mm.
paprika.
Right?
Squeeze me. Hello. I'm
Hello.
working
Hello,
here.
everyone. Let's say hi to a few people. Hi to Butter Baby. Hi to John, Sinai, and Mark Bellarmino. Hi, guys. Greeting Juice Blank. Saliva. Yeah, who knows? Renz Rufil and Nika Lucha is locked in. Hi, guys. Hi, how's
Chico, I
everyone?
have a question for you. Can you hear me?
I don't think you can hear us yet. He's he's still trying to figure things out.
We're back. Oh, can they hear us?
Hello? Chico, can
Hello.
you hear me?
Uh, I can hear you, but I don't think you can hear us.
I can hear you.
Oh,
Yeah, I can hear you too. Hello,
I
hello, hello, hello.
okay.
Hello? Did you see
You
the photos of Jungkook with his arm tattoo? Like HD
Which one?
photos? HD. We were
Send
given
it.
HD photos of
Ay,
Jungkook's arm tattoo. How blessed are we?
It's a 3D tattoo or
No,
regular
HD. No, because
HD.
before they used to like blur it out or
ugly.
like low quality photos or videos. Sometimes they would let him wear gloves so that it won't show. But now they're like, F it. Everybody knows
Which
he
is
has like
great.
an
I
arm
think
tattoo.
you should just allow it. You should just let them,
Yeah, well, they do have like
flaunt it.
customs and tradition and stuff like that when it comes to I guess their culture in
Yeah.
Korea. But nowadays, since they're going worldwide, everybody can see. We will wait for the day, Chico, that he will reveal the full arm tattoo. Because I'm guessing it's a full
Why
arm already.
stop?
Nobody starts
Why
in the
stop
forearm.
at the arm?
What?
Why stop at the arm?
Full body.
Why stop there? Dream big, girl. Dream big.
I know. We are blessed.
Yay! Jay Ryan says,
JK!
okay yung Sinorama face shield. Thanks for getting a Sinorama face shield. Super cool and it's very useful. You can like lift it up. Right? The face shields that we're using. It's very practical. So wala tayong pa-games today.
You can't go in here, Pepper. You're gonna pee. Chico, what do you use when you cut their nails? When you cut your dog's nails and then it
Yung
bleeds a
yung
little?
putol talaga ng when it bleeds?
A little,
Uh,
just like a...
Do you have styptic powder? That's what you usually put.
walang like home like remedy or
Well, technically, kung hindi naman siya tuloy-tuloy, just let it
Mhm.
heal. It'll heal on its own.
Okay, I'm just scared of like infecting his nail. I think I cut a little too
You
far.
cut it to the quick, diba? That's called the quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it because you have to cut it quickly? Kasi di ba pag kinakat parang ganun?
And they just call it the quick. Yung ano na yun eh, laman na yun eh. Yung red.
Yeah. Oh.
If this is the nail,
Mhm.
the quick is mga up to here. Kunyari, it's up to
Okay.
puputulin mo hanggang dito lang para hindi aabot sa quick yung
Yeah,
red. Kasi pag umabot sa red, that's flesh. So,
that's
dudugo na.
flesh. Oof. You hear that, Pepper? Markki, where did you buy your soda stream? You know, I see HMR selling soda streams like for a lower price.
What's
Online. I just bought it on Lazada. Super cheap.
I remember kami ni Hazel, nag-HMR kami. And you know how people go there to buy furniture or, you know, appliance or whatever. I ended up buying a shirt in HMR for some reason. And I still have that shirt. It's like it's a, ano nga ba yun, Hazel? Sino nga bang, ano nga ba yung shirt na yun that I got from HMR? I forgot.
HMR.
Yeah.
HMR. No?
HMR t-shirt. It's like a vintage shirt, I guess.
For those asking, here's the face shield.
Live selling pa din si Markki.
Oh, endorsement pa more. Signorama, thank you. Check it out. It works. Hello, Amethyst. How are you? And Christine a while ago. I think it was Christine. Sorry, I didn't get to greet you.
Zenti Zen, happy birthday. It's his birthday?
Happy birthday, Zenti Zen. Happy
Hello.
birthday to you. Richmond is asking, is Chico there? Chico, do you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. Richmond is asking, what is your strongest Pokemon?
Oh, I have no idea.
Parang Mewtwo.
You
Wala
too?
namang
Yeah,
iba eh.
I'm
Mewtwo or
thinking.
Rayquaza,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Depends. Yeah, the Soda Stream. Sorry, I got cut off a while ago, but yeah. So Soda Stream is available on Lazada or Shopee. I think for good amount, good discount, and it's cheaper than buying sparkling water in restaurants or in the grocery store. Pala.
Ay, sorry. 안녕. Pepper입니다. but
Ay.
that was your daily dose of pepper. That's it.
This is my
Wow,
crystal
what is it?
amethyst. What would you do with this, Chico?
Which one?
Rub your body.
Oh my lord. Okay. I will display it.
It's a crystal, right? It's
Exactly.
displayable.
I will display it.
Yeah.
There's nothing else I would do with that.
Pang-evolve daw ng Pokemon, sabi ni J. Ryan.
Pwede rin.
Mm-mm. Yeah, that is my crystal. Amethyst.
You know what? I was just thinking yesterday, all the things that's happening in my life right now. I used to just think about it, but I never really planned on doing it. So I'm asking you guys, when you do plan something, does it happen for you, or mostly like the things that happen in your life, do you just think about it? Yung parang you send it out to the world.
Yeah, I
Or are
send it
you a
out.
planner? Because I know some people, diba, when they do plan on something, it happens. Ako kasi parang feeling ko when I plan on something, as much as I love planning stuff, it doesn't happen when I like write it down or I tell other people. It's when I just think about it every single day and then it happens.
Ako kasi I'm a dreamer. So
Mm.
I daydream a lot. I let it play out in my head. Pero to be fair, I don't actually I don't do anything about it. But for some reason it happens. I mean
It
like
happens, right? Like,
obviously it will come to a point na I have to do something. Pero yung catalyst, it's always very Deus ex machina na parang somebody sends me something na, okay. And then, sometimes a dream comes true.
yeah, I totally agree. That maybe also that's why I don't know, I don't like telling people my goals or my dreams. Do you, Chico? When you have a plan, when you have like a goal, do you like telling people right away?
Oh, yes. Yeah, like kasi nga I want to send it out there. I want
Mm.
people to know that that's what I want. So that, kasi sometimes that's how it happens, Kunyari, you're looking for, I don't know, uh, a second-hand car or whatever. The more you say it, the more chances people will say, "Hey, I'm selling my car. You might want it." So I need the universe to know that I want this. So that sometimes parang kunyari nga you want some sort of property that you're looking for. So somebody will say, "Oh, you want ba that? Oh, look at this one. Check
Yeah.
out this. Saw this." So mas nagiging totoo siya without you actively looking for it. So
So this
ako
is
I
a reminder for all of you. If you have goals, send it out to the universe
send it
and it will
out,
happen. Send
claim
it
it.
out. Go.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
Kahit
know
sobrang
what?
overused na nung claim it.
yeah,
No, it's
totoo.
the secret. You got to put it out in the universe. And sometimes, even if you don't mean it, and you say something negative about either yourself or someone else, or about what's gonna happen in the future, even if it's just a joke, the universe is still listening, and they will
Kaya
act on it.
I'm telling you, someday, I know it. Maga-guest natin sa TMR si Chris Pratt. Okay? I'm claiming it.
One day, you guys.
One day!
One
One
day.
day! Mm.
Hey, look, we were just talking about like, guesting the queens, Catriona and Pia Wirtz back, right?
Right? Right?
And we did.
Yeah, I wanna
So why
guess.
not?
Ano, ako naman, I'm gonna claim this. I wanna at least interview John Legend. Ah,
Oh, that's possible kasi we're in radio.
Yeah,
or Lauren Hill. One of those
definitely.
two. But it's so hard now to get interviews with them because they don't really need it.
Or it's easier because, they have all the time in the world.
That too, that too. Let us put it out there.
Monster RX93.1. Time for the final top 10 for today. Hello, we are live on
Hello.
Facebook.
Yes, we are, and on Twitch TV
Hello.
and YouTube Live as well.
All right,
Hi.
so yeah. hmm We've got our top 10 for today. Thanking Carlos Laron for the topic. Somehow, this always happens. Starting off with Victoriano, pag walang-wala ka, wala talagang dumadating na biyaya. Pero pag meron ka naman, sabay-sabay dumadating, sobra-sobra pa. But I think
Mhm.
it's all perception.
When it rains, it pours.
Yeah. So sometimes when you really need a lot, you feel like nothing's coming your way because you need a lot. So
Yeah.
medyo it's the desperation that colors your perception that nothing is coming your way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pero di ba
Ooh,
mostly people say na parang pag nangangailangan talaga, that's when everything comes in, di ba?
Well, that's the hope.
true.
That's the
Sana,
hope.
diba?
Yeah.
Sana.
Sana.
Ooh, happy birthday to my friend. She is tuned in. My friend that I greeted earlier, Anna, Dr. Anna Santos Carino. Happy birthday, Anna!
Happy birthday.
Hey,
I
happy
miss
birthday,
you.
Anna
Happy birthday.
Santos,
Nice
Carino.
car, nice new Jeep. What's up, Omar?
Oh, as a gift.
Social, may pag-gift.
Oh.
And also from Wildfire, somehow this always happens. Yung akala mo malapit ka na, pero hindi pa pala. False alarm lang. Yung hinihintay mo. Mm-mm.
Malapit.
Yung alam mo, kunyari, I'll be there in 5 minutes. Yun pala, 30 minutes pa. Kala mo malapit ka
Wow!
na. Okay. Oh yeah, bakit? Sa kotse, matagal lang 30 minutes,
Totoo.
Posible yun. Ano ba inisip mo?
Ikaw.
Rika! Yeah, Rika! No!
I don't think that
I didn't mean to say that.
Rika, whatever it is you heard wrong.
tips na dito You're not the one smelling the garlicky crotch.
Mm-mm. Okay. And also, coming from Yogi Benj, somehow this always happens. Umiiwas ka sa spoiler, tapos biglang you're stuck in an elevator na may nagkwekwentuhan about it. And it's kind of like, because this actually happened to me, believe it or not. I just don't remember which one, but I'm sure it's either Survivor or American Idol. I even turned off all my social media para hindi ko marinig kung sino yung nanalo. I enter the elevator here in Strata 2000, and I promise you, the first people to walk in the elevator were talking about the results.
Oh no.
Ay, nako.
I was really,
sucks.
I turned off all my like mga Twitter and Facebook and all that only to hear it in the elevator.
Oh boy.
That was horrible.
The universe was against you, Chico.
Kaya don't resist na. I mean, just embrace the spoilers.
No!
Like, even if you already know what's gonna happen, don't let it ruin your fun. Because
That's
I don't
why-
know. I don't
No,
like
kasi you
Yeah,
don't
same. I feel the same way.
I mind.
That's why
Doesn't
every
really-
Saturday at 5 p.m. do not read our group chat.
I don't. If you notice, sumasagot ako sa gabi na kasi doon ko lang siya
Because you
napapanood.
know Markki and I would start
Yeah,
talking
I don't
about
even.
it.
I don't even. Kaya nga dapat, when you're going to like, kunyari have a chat and you're all watching the same stuff. Pag kunyari kami, RuPaul's Drag Race, if you're going to talk about it, dapat umpisahan nyo na yung message with RPDR spoilers.
Yeah.
Parang,
Don't read.
kunyari ako, pag nakita ko na yun, okay, I'm not gonna read the thread because I'll watch it first.
Wala kaming pakundangan. We just start talking about it.
Grabe. Ako, I can't.
Buti na lang I'm not affected by spoilers. Like, I don't
I'm
really,
super
I don't
affected.
mind.
Super.
But I mean, like, what we usually say is like, "Oh, I like this person, and I don't like this person, and I like this person." That's basically
No.
what we say. We don't really
Minsan
say anything about who gets kicked out.
Wala na
who
yung
gets-
nape-prejudice na rin yung, di ba, when you're watching.
Ito, context clues.
For example, kunya, like you know that my favorite last season was Gigi Good, di ba? So even if I don't say she was kicked out, kunyari natanggal siya earlier. If I start off my statement with ayoko nang manood ng Drag Race, then you have an idea that somebody I liked was kicked out. So kasi sa akin parang, especially if the spoiler hits me, kunyari ganun yun. Tapos biglang two queens are left. It's your favorite and somebody you're not really interested in. Then I know na yung favorite may matatanggal. So, last minute siya na spoil. Even though technically you never said it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really, really annoying. Coming from Renz Rufil, somehow this always happens. Yung malapit na ako sa cashier sa supermarket. Tapos, pag next na ako, tsaka ko maaalala, may nakalimutan akong bilhin.
Yes.
Hintay ka na ng matagal. Then when it's almost your turn, you need to leave. And then you're back in the back of the line.
Or you can tell the person behind you that you just forgot
Yeah.
something. You're just gonna go grab it quickly.
Well, if you'll make it on time. Kasi diba
Sometimes kasi you're reminded of that item when someone's in front of you and then you see it na parang, they have a box of milk. Oh no, I need it.
Yeah.
And then you have to go grab it.
Kasi ako, like, what I try is like, if papayag sila, I'm like, I'm just going to buy something. But if wala pa ako, then you go. I'll just go after you. Parang gano'n. Yung,
Mhm.
so wala namang nobody has to wait for me. Yeah, that's what I would probably do. Pico Man Machine says, somehow this always happens. You practice the perfect lines to talk to your crush. But when the opportunity comes, you choke. Nothing comes out
Yeah.
except for a
So
annoying
true.
laugh. Alam mo, ang ganda-ganda na nung pinlano mong sasabihin. Tapos pagdating ni crush, hi, person. and then you're like, that's all that
You
comes out.
ruin
Either
it.
that or you just walk away, or you make a joke that isn't like funny, or you do something stupid because you plan. Maybe it's better if you don't plan na lang. Just go in, enjoy yourself, and the rest will follow.
That's true. Although ako, I have a tendency to be like, pag nakasalubong ha, yung I have every reason naman to stop and have a chat. But I'll end up like, "Ah, hi," and then keep walking.
You choke.
Yeah,
You're a
yeah,
choker.
yeah. Yung kalaban ni Batman, si
Si
Joker.
choker.
Joker! Ayoko na.
Oo, si Joker.
Ang
Kasi di
hina
ba,
mo
like,
pala.
yeah, as in promise, like, sobrang, after I walk away, maalala ko, I could have brought this up. I could have brought that up. I could have brought so many other topics up, but I didn't. I'll just go, ha, and then walk. So yeah, fail.
But the
Um,
thing is with Chico, like I'm telling you guys, if he sees someone he's interested in, he will have a conversation. It'd be really, really smooth.
if I get to start the conversation.
If the conversation is started, especially by them, they'll just walk next to each other, and Chico will, just be casual, really chill, a
What if they
bro,
start singing?
huh?
What happens then?
The, kasi may
Alam mo,
microphone,
alam mo, question lang 'di ba ang dami mo ng experiences sa radyo, Hazel? Na-experience mo ng masabunutan? Like on air? Na-try mo na? Yung nagkasabunutan kayo ng...
Ata eh. Gusto ata ma-try ni Hazel eh.
A little hair pulling is always welcome.
Na-try nyo na ba nila Sarah, nila Cara? Na-try mo na? Oo.
Paano ko, Chico, ilalapit niya yung microphone niya sa mouth mo? Anong sabihin?
Alam mo, isa ka pa, Markki, malakas ang loob mo kasi nasa bahay ka. Kala mo hindi tayo magkikita. Tumigil ka dyan.
Mag-raid tayo mamaya.
Umayos ka dyan, ha?
Baka i-braid niya yung buhok mo sa leeg mo. Alam mo yun?
Parang,
Punta sa
Markki, i-braid ko yung buhok mo. Hindi, ano kita, ito-Tony Colette yung...
Oh my God! The floss.
Oo.
The neck floss.
In-neck floss kita. Mm-mm. And from Diabolique, somehow this always happens. Yung mga titas mo na nagsisimula comment lang sa post mo, tapos gagawin na nilang chat.
Yeah, it happens. You just kind of deadman na lang kasi they're older. They tend to do that.
Alam mo yung sasabihin lang ng tita mo na parang, kamusta na yung mama mo? Kamusta mo ako? Tapos makikita ng mama mo, no? So sasagot din, uy, Elma.
Si Elmo. Muppet.
Puppet yun.
Yung tita mo si Elmo. Tapos, uy, Elmo, kamusta ka na? Tapos lang, uy, ang tagal na natin hindi nagkikita.
Uy, Big Bird, okay naman. Uy, Ernie and Bert,
Uy, Mr. Snuffleupagus, kamusta ka na?
Ooh, Mr. Snuffleupagus.
Right? Ate Sunshine says, somehow this always happens. True story. In my small cafe, if I'm super prepared to serve customers, walang dadating. Tapos, pag hindi ako prepared, biglang dadagsa yung mga customers.
Yeah, that tends to happen.
And, kanino yung bird? Sino may bird?
Ako.
Sa akin.
Hala,
May bird ka?
Dito.
Let's test it.
I hear it. Do you hear it?
It's Rica's.
It's Rica's.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
Rica.
morningy, 'di ba? Look, I mean here, listen.
Oo nga.
'Di ba no? I'm here chirping. It's so
May
cute.
bird
Yeah.
ka, Rica?
I have birds here.
No.
I mean, like, I don't own birds, but they're just here all day.
Oh, that's so cute. All right. So
Chico, naka-mute ka.
ako?
Oo, pero naririnig kita.
No,
Hindi
I
kasi
can hear them.
No,
yeah,
because
yeah,
of the mic.
it's fine, it's fine, yeah.
Okay. And the top, somehow this always happens, comes from Adobo Mix and Camilo.
They both say,
Adobo Mix says, somehow this always happens. Iba yung nasa isip mo sa nasabi mo. Ooh, I hate
Yeah.
it when that happens. Like, alam mo yung, you have something in your head and then it came out wrong.
mm-hmm.
And then you're like, how do I
How do I unsay it?
unsay it? Tapos alam mo yung some things kasi, pag nasabi mo na, hindi mo na mabawi, it will sound like you're just making an excuse.
Yeah,
So,
I know.
yeah, I hate it when that happens.
Me too.
And from Camilo, somehow this always happens. No matter where I am in the world, fulfilling my travel goals, I always look for home. Ako kasi, we've spoken about this, Baby Whale and I. Um, I don't like miss home, but when I do get home, tapos unang higa ko sa kama,
Oh.
I realize I miss my
There is
bed.
nothing like your own bed.
And even if even if
Even
like
if sobrang ganda nung bed
sobrang
na
ganda nung
pinanggalingan
bed
mo.
na nung hotel or
Yep.
nung resort,
Yep.
parang there's something just so comforting about your own
Yeah.
bed.
Mm-hmm. Everything
There's
about it.
there's a scent kasi to the bed
Yeah, super.
that you look for.
So
when
yeah,
you
I super agree. There's like it's nice to go places, but it's nice to go back home as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
100%.
What about us? Somehow this always happens. Oh yeah, nako, can I start? You know that I rarely comment on Instagram. Nagkataon pa, yung kinokomentan ko, stinostalk din ni Hazel.
Hindi ko siya sinastalk, excuse me. I just happen to follow the person. I don't
So,
literally go to that person's profile.
alam mo yung ang dami kong pwedeng komentan. Bakit ba kasi doon pa ako
Kasi
nagko-comment?
common friend or common alam mo yun.
Ay,
So,
ewan ko sa'yo.
syempre, nag-guess natin. So, pareho natin
Oh,
pinafollow.
diba?
Ganon. Diba?
Mm-mm.
Minsan ganon. So,
Whatever.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Pero yeah, I mean like I rarely, kasi di ba people just comment wherever, whoever. They just comment a lot. Ako, I rarely comment.
it's not that I look for it. I notice it. I naturally am very observant. Or because when I'm browsing, I usually read the caption and then like right below the caption
I beg to disagree because you know your state of mind when you do that, you pick up your phone and then your thought process goes, what can I use as bala against Chico for tomorrow's
I
show?
don't look for it. Sometimes it looks for me. It's like
Ala.
right there when I open my Instagram
Ala
or
siya,
my
oh.
Facebook at
Mm-mm.
times.
Grabe siya.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Sabi ni Rambo, wag ka daw maglilik ng lips pag nakaganyang forma ka.
My lips are dry.
My lips
Sorry.
are dry.
They
Nangaakit.
are. They're dry.
Mm.
Let's see. Somehow this always happens when Chico and I play Pokemon Go and I have to have my coffee or I have something with milk. I always end up asking Chico for tissue. And thank God, Chico always has tissue.
Mhm. At saka ano yan you would be surprised. I'm even like he stops wherever we are, somewhere in, I don't know, QC or whatever.
Yeah.
And then he will just stop wherever. And I'm like, do you even know if they have a bathroom? But he will find a way.
You will find a way.
He will find a way. I'm
Yeah.
waiting for that day when this will happen in some random talahiban or
Yeah, but if it's there, at least there's a tahaliban. I can just chill over
ano
in the.
yeah.
Ano daw?
Anong
Ulit ka, Markki.
tahaliban? What's a tahaliban?
Say it again,
said-
one more
Didn't you
time.
say tahaliban?
Talahiban.
Talahiban.
Talahiban. Sorry.
Taliban.
Invento.
Nag-iimbento ng mga words.
Ah.
Talahib is the root word.
Talahib. Okay. Okay.
Okay, I'll go. Somehow this
Um,
always happens. Um, I get annoyed by my friends,
Oh,
by some
by
friends,
some friends.
some people that I really like will always say something or do something that gets on my nerves, and I can't help it. I get really annoyed, and then I feel a little guilty
For
for
being
feeling
annoyed.
that way because, like, in my head, oh, but I like this person. This person is my friend.
Yeah,
I shouldn't be feeling this way, but I can't help it.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And yeah, it happens. It happens all the time. Not with all my friends,
yeah.
okay? Just with a select few. So yeah, it happens.
So thank you for that honest answer, Disgust.
Oh, oh God.
Thank you for that honest answer, Disgust. And yes, Sadness.
um, this is what's happening. Somehow, this always happens. Whenever I need to talk, it's noisy outside. There's like this big car revving his engine, and I'm like, "Excuse me, I'm working
Hala.
here."
Parang
So it
parang
always
I'm
happens.
moving anger. I'll move
That's why
anger
I'm
that
I'm
way.
muting.
And ano like I think
That's
somebody
it.
sent that in. I think it was Homer Sweet Home. Parang ganon din yata yung entry niya na kung kailan ka na sa Zoom meeting, tsaka maiisipan ng mga manok magsitilaokan.
Yeah.
Or the dogs.
The
Like kanina, di
dogs,
ba? The
yeah.
dogs in your
Oo. The
neighbor.
baby, kung may baby sa
Baby na
bahay.
iiyak or
True.
whatever. So,
Oh well.
Sabi ni Rain, sino daw si Joy? Wala pa tayong Joy.
Sabi
wala
nung
nga.
isang nag-tweet, yung mayor na lang daw ng QC. Si Joy.
Oo.
Oo, yun ang legit na Joy.
Si
But,
Pepper, si Joy. Or si Church.
oh, Paulo,
Yeah.
thank you. Sabi ni Paulo, oh my God, Hazel's honest answer healed me. Totoo yun. Aminin nyo, totoo naman talaga.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah.
you feel that way and you can't help it. And the thing is, you just control it so you don't do anything bad.
Yeah. Kasi
Diba?
nga, it's the same with family members, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Ganun
Like,
din.
you love them,
Because
but
you
yeah.
obviously love them, but because they also cross your path more often than other people, there's a
Mhm.
tendency for you to rub each other the wrong way, 'di ba? So, may
That's
mga
true.
tampu-tampuhan naman talaga 'yan.
Yeah, it
And
happens.
it's normal.
It's normal. But there you go. That's it. We're done.
Yay!
Thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed Riot Wednesday today. We will do this again next week, but tomorrow we will be back and we'll switch. We'll be Team
Oh
Bahay.
yeah, we will be Team Bahay.
And Rica and Markki will be Team Booth. So thanks for joining us on Facebook and thanks for joining us on the Morning Rush today.
All right.
Bye.
Bye guys.
Bye, guys!